Hello and welcome to Chamax Cards and Breaks. Break tonight, we have a little 2021 Leaf. Put this down a little bit so you can see a bit better. In the game, used hockey 5-box break number H1063. Want to welcome everyone to the break. We appreciate your business very much. This break, I think I might have sent out an email originally saying it was at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Sorry, it was supposed to be 6. I didn't realize that until about half an hour ago. 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is now. Hello, Jim. I've been away for a bit. Back now. I know the Junior Breakers had a couple breaks when we were when I was gone. But we're back now. We have breaks scheduled all next week and the week after that. It's going to be busy coming up here. So I want to just thank you everyone for that. We do have more breaks available on the website. The website is chamaxcards.com. We have our daily discount code word of the day. This code word is scrolling across the top of the screen. It is Manson. So Manson will get you 5% off every and all orders on the website for the next 24 hours. You use it as many times as you like. We also have the discount code Chamax2024. That's a first-time discount code word. You use that code once and only once, and that will get you 10% off your order. So you can fill up your cart, use Chamax2024, and it will apply 10% off to your entire order. We have the Chamax Loyalty Points program on the website. The more you spend on the website, the more points you earn. You can use those points for cash discounts on future purchases. We do ship out the cards and the breaks once a week from the breaks Monday through Sunday by the end of the following week. Today is Friday, meaning the cards in today's breaks will go out by the end of next week in regular Canada Post. Unless you request something we ship for tracking and or insurance. If you do want that, please email us over at info@chamaxcards.com or simply message us through the website chamaxcards.com. Besides that, we have 2021 Leaf in the Game used hockey. It's an older break. I can tell by the number. So again, thank you everyone for their patience while we fill this one up. Sorry, I got a bit of a cough here from the old traveling, but it's not COVID. I tested. All breaks, all cards for this break will go out. Thanks, David. I think the SP Legends. Okay, that's good. Let's try to fill the rest. We'll see what happens with that. I know we have lots of breaks going next week. So for most of our breaks, once we do get below 5 teams remaining, we will schedule in the break, and away we go. Just a little side note on that. So H1063, let's do it. So just to read this here. So a bit different product, Leaf, you'll see, because they don't actually have the team names because they don't have the licensing for it, but besides the point. Any card we get with multiple teams on it, we will be doing a random using random.org, unless you have all the teams. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And there's 5 hits per box. So each of the ones comes in this. So I think this is glued together here. Let's see what's going on here. I want to. There we go. A little bit difficult to get open, but hey, we got it. All right, so here we go. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Keep that up there, and let's do this. So, in the game used hockey, Wayne Gretzky, a year to remember, 84 to 85. So here's Waynard. That's kind of cool, eh? Pieces of his jersey, his Edmonton Oilers jersey. So we go to Kyle. So here's one of those cards we have to go through. So you have Chris Pronger. You have Jocelyn Thibault, Paul Kariya, Saku Koivu, Pavel Demitra, Jason Arnott. So you have a little bit of all these teams up here. So again, we're going to do a randomization of this at the end of the break, okay? We're going to have a few of these, I believe, looking at everything here. So I'll leave that one over here to do. Petalangelo, 8 out of 30. Going to St. Louis to Robert. Pretty cool card. Again, did you notice you don't have the team names on these cards, right? So here's another one. Wow. It's going to take a while to do this today, guys. 3 out of 3. You got Mike Vernon, Artis Urbe, Sean Burke, Jeff Hackett, Guy Hebert, Bill Ranford, Andy Moog, and Chris Osgood. So again, you got all these teams here. represented by all the jerseys. So you got Calgary, you got San Jose, you got Edmonton, Minnesota, Boston, Montreal, Detroit. So anyways, we'll have to go through these. We'll go through them each one individually. And they got Claude Lemieux, 11 out of 40. Very cool. So Claude Lemieux. I'm going to use the power of the internet here. Interesting break these Leaf. Just got to figure out which team he played the most games for. I'm pretty sure it's going to be geez, he played for a lot of teams, Claude. It's probably New Jersey, but we'll have to again, or Colorado. Anyways, we'll have to look at it again to find out exactly, because again, the rules are if there's no team name on this, and there isn't, as you can see, there's not even a city. It'll go to and he's retired. It'll go to the team he played the most games with. That's how she works. So again, we're gonna have a lot of randomizations done to be done after this. In the game, used hockey. Believe you're correct there, David. Believe you are correct. Okay, next box here. Again, like I said, we're gonna have to. This break is it's not a struggle, but it's a little bit of a journey, shall we say? Go to a Leaf. Okay. All right, box number 2, everybody. There we go. Box numero 2. We got 4 to 5. This is going to go to Pittsburgh, Jaromir Jagr, and Malkin. Passing the baton. This is kind of cool, eh? So this is going to go to Pittsburgh for Robert. Bobby Clark, 9 out of 35. Centerpiece card. This is obviously going to Philly. Going to Robert. 9 out of 35. I did say that. Gary Cheevers. This is pretty cool, eh? 14 out of 15. Going out to Baston. Out to Robert. And we got the captain's log here. We have Pro, Jack Eichel, Danny Gare, and Pat LaFontaine. This is going to go to Buffalo, out to Robert. Wow, this next card is pretty cool. Very cool. Phil Esposito and Cam Neely. This is pretty cool. Obviously, again, going to Boston for Robert M. Dual autos, 11 out of 15. Wow. It's a pretty cool product. Like I said, it's almost 5 years old now. Again, this break took a long time to fill. So again, thank you everyone for your patience. Some of you just bought this break recently, but a lot of you bought this break a long, long time ago. We're going to have another couple of random cards to do in this one here. Another hockey redraft, 1974. You got Trotz. Well, I see. It's a draft number. So Trotz, Clark Gillies, Mark Howe, Pierre LaRouche, Danny Gare, and Charlie Simmer. This is card, what do we have here? 12 out of 30. Very cool. Again, another randomization we'll do on that one. Here we got Trotz, 7 out of 12. Ring leaders. This is going out to the Islanders. Go out to Robert M. There you go. Jumbo Skate. Very cool. 5 out of 7. With a grade 8. Ovi, Washington, going to Tom.
What do I have here? In the game used, the captain's log. So you got Connor McDavid. Oh, this is nice. Connor McDavid, Mark Messier,
Wayne Gretzky, and Doug Weight. This is another Edmonton Oilers card going to Kyle.
Again, this is numbered
6 out of 12. A little piece of jersey from each of the great Edmonton Oilers captains over the years. Our Vancouver Canucks are playing the old Edmonton Oilers tonight, so go Canucks, go.
Then we got Denny Potvin. Game used. Oh, this is weird. It's a piece of fluff. The game used Maryland authentic autograph of Dennis Potvin.
That is pretty cool as well. Trying to figure out what that piece of fabric is there. Piece of glove or something. That's going out to the Islanders, or to Robert M. So there's a lot of Islanders cards, a lot of Edmonton cards. Kind of like probably end up getting a Montreal card, I'm assuming, of some sort. Box number 4, everybody, in the old H1063. Again, like I said, a very interesting product. The Leaf in the game used hockey. Another redraft card there from 1971. There we go. Box number 4, my friends.
And what do we have here? Hockey Redraft 1971. You got Guy Lafleur, Marcel Dion, Larry Robinson, Rick Martin, Terry O'Reilly, and John Garrett. 24 out of 3. John Garrett was number 6, eh? Did not know that.
There you go. Another one for us to do a randomization on.
What do we have here? We have centerpiece card 13 out of 15 of Sid the Kid Crosby.
This is funny, this product. Like, so they can't put the team names. They can't put like Pittsburgh Penguins on it. It's funny. But obviously this goes out to Pittsburgh, out to Robert.
And we got Eric Lindros.
12 out of 30 in the game used gear. This will go out to Philly, out to Robert.
And then what do we have here? We have the Fantastic Franchise. 5 out of 5. We got Stan Mikita, Tony Esposito, Dennis Savard, Glenn Hall, Bobby Hall, Patrick Kane, Steve Larmer, and Jonathan Toews with the piece of his jersey tag. This is a Chicago card going to Robert. These are pretty cool cards. 5 out of 5. Stan Mikita, Bobby Hall, Tony Esposito, Patrick Kane,
Dennis Savard, Steve Larmer, Glenn Hall, and Jonathan Toews.
So a little bit of the old school, a little bit of the newer school. Card came out now. It'd have possibly Bedard on it. And we have here in the game, once in a generation, Phil Esposito, patch auto.
1 out of 4. Beautiful hit here for Robert for Boston. Boom. Nice. And final box. Again, then we'll get on to those randomizations. We're going to do with the randomizations, we're going to put the players' names on them, and then we're going to randomize it that way. Yeah, no Leafs yet, or Canucks. That is quite sad, David. I'm surprised Canucks cards are going to be, they'll be in here. But you figure the Leafs would have come, right? I do agree with you on that. Okay. Let's go here. Last box.
Another redraft card. All the way back in 1991. Yeah, well, there's a Canucks possibility here. We got Peter Forsberg, you got Eric Lindros, Sky Niedermeyer, Chris Osgood, Olzenish, and Marcus Naslund. Oh, did I say Scott Niedermeyer? I did say that, right? Yes. So this card, what do you have? A couple Philly players. You have New Jersey, Vancouver, San Jose,
and Detroit, right? But again, we're gonna randomize these off by player names.
Next we have For Your Country. Here's a Toronto player. In the game, use hockey. We have Mary Lemieux, Marcel Dion, Paul Coffey, and Dougie Gilmore.
So Dougie Gilmore, that would be a Toronto
hit there.
So again, we'll randomize this card off between the 4 players, and we'll see who gets it. And I'll explain the randomization here in very shortly.
Jumbo skate. So that's gonna be a piece of that's weird, plasticky skate. 2 out of 2 for
Larry Robinson. Here we go. There's a Montreal card for Robert. These are pretty wild, aren't it? It's neat.
And we got triple memorabilia. You got the Dominator. You got Bernie Parent and Gary Cheevers. All pieces of, I guess, glove, uniform.
2 out of 6.
Dominator.
So again, we will be randomizing that card as well. We're going to have a little work cut out for us.
And what do you got here? We got Bill Guerin. Super Swatch Signatures. 1 out of 2. This is kind of neat. Where's that part of the patch that from?
Put that down here for a second. I'm going to check something out here. Use the power of the internet here. Sure, because I'm trying to figure what part, because he's wearing a Devils uniform there, which makes sense. He played the most games for the Devils. I'm trying to think what part of the patch is that from. It almost looks like a Boston part of the Boston match, but it isn't. This is for New Jersey, going to Robert. Again, we'll double confirm all these with the junior breakers before we do anything. So, FYI. So what we're going to do here now, everybody, is the very interesting part of this break, which is we're going to take all those cards we got. I'm going to lay some of these out. Put that in the back here. Let's get this all set up here. How many of these do we have? Quite a few. Okay, getting there. Okay, so we have on this side here, we have all these redraft cards, right? And over here we have we have the iconic 8. You got some goalies here, and you got For Your Country. So what we're going to do is we'll randomize these. What we're going to do is we use random.org. We're going to list for each card, we're going to list the player names. We'll do by last name. Okay? We're going to list all the names using randomize.org. And we're going to do a list randomizer. We're going to put all the last names on for each card. We're going to randomize that list 3 times. Whoever's on top is going to get the card, okay? So we're going to go over right now to random.org and make sure your volume's on because I'm not going to go back and forth. I'll do a recap at the end. But we'll start, we'll do all the redraft cards. I'll name each one as we're going through all the different years. Then we'll do the For Your Country, the triple memorabilia, and the iconic 8, okay? So we'll start with the redraft cards. So we go to random.org. So the first card we do these by year. So the oldest redraft card we have is the 1971 redraft, okay? So these are the names on the card, going from left to right. There's Lafleur, there's Dion, there's Robinson, there's Rick Martin, there's O'Reilly, and John Garrett. So we're going to randomize this 3 times. Whoever's on top, that's the team, the player of that team. Again, we're going to go with the team that they played the most games with, because these are all retired players, obviously. And that is the spot holder, the team holder, will get the card, okay? So let's randomize this. So we're going to do randomize once. We do it twice. And then drum roll, please. Bam. Number 1 spot was Robinson. So this card is going to go out to Larry Robinson, which is going to be, pretty sure, the Montreal Canadiens team. So again, we'll recap all these at the end, okay? So another list randomizer. We're going to go to the next year there, which was 1974. And on this card, we have Trottier, Gillies, I don't know if I spelled it right, Gillies, Mark Howe, Pierre LaRouche, Danny Gare, and Charlie Simmer. Okay, randomize 3 times. Ready? There's 1. There's 2. And blip, bam, going out to Simmer. Charlie Simmer. All right. That'll be the LA Kings. I actually didn't need to check that. I knew that. Next hockey redraft card is 1991. Okay, so new list randomizer. This is the hockey redraft 1991. So players on this card are Forsberg, Lindros, Niedermeyer. That is Scott Niedermeyer, to be precise. Osgood, Ozolnish, and the great Naslund. Naslund. Okay, randomized 3 times. There's 1. There's 2. And drum roll, please. Bam, goes out to the Osgood spot, which is going to be Detroit. Okay, the last hockey redraft card is from 1993. Okay, and this card has got Chris Pronger, Korea, as in Paul Korea, Saku Koivu, Pavel Dimitra, Jason Arnott, and Jocelyn Thibault. There you go. Randomize once, twice. Drum roll, please. Blip, bam. Go out to the great Chris Pronger. Chris Pronger. Does he still work? I guess he still works at the NHL, right? So it'll be Chris Pronger. It'll be St. Louis Blues for the Prong. Okay, now the next 3 cards are the different ones. So we'll do the triple memorabilia card first. That was with the goalies on it, okay? Again, we're going to recap this back to the video when we're got these all done. So the triple memorabilia cards are 2 to 6. It has, from top to bottom, the Dominator, Hasek, Bernie, and Gary Cheevers. Randomized 3 times. There's 1. There's 2. Drum roll, please. Blip. Bam. Goes out to Bernie Parent, which is going to be the Philadelphia Flyers. Next card is the For Your Country card. And this has, from left to right, Mario Lemieux, bunch of no names on this card. Paul Coffey. Dougie Gilmour. And Marcel Dion. Ready? Ready. Randomize once. Randomize twice. And drumroll, please. Bam. Goes out to Gilmour. There you go. There you go, David. The For Your Country card is yours. Again, we'll recap this. Let's go to Dougie Gilmour's spot. The last card is the largest card of all of them with names. This is the Iconic 8. Okay, so again, from left to right, we got Mike Vernon. We got Urbe. We got Sean Burke. We got Jeff Hackett. We have Guy Hebert. Bill Ranford. Andy Moog. And Chris Osgood. Okay, so there you go. There's your iconic 8. You got 8 names here. So let's randomize this. There's 1. There's 2. And drum roll. Blip. Bam. Going out to the great Andy Moog. Andy Moog, which I believe is going to be Edmonton, correct? That will be Edmonton. All right. Should be Edmonton. That's who he belongs to. Hey, Dougie. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's recap what is happening here. So let's get... all right. So back to this action. Okay, so the iconic 8 spot. They scored the spot. This card went out to Andy Moog. Okay. So let's go on to Kyle. The in the game used hockey for your country card, Doug Gilmore, which is the Toronto spot. Going to David. That's your card. There you go. Nice. The triple memorabilia card with all these goalies on here out of 6 went to Bernie. So let's go out to the Philly spot holder, which is Robert. Going now to the redraft cards, the 1993 redraft card was Pronger. So that was St. Louis. Going to Robert. This card went out to Osgood. So that's Detroit. Going out to Robert. The 1974 card was Charlie Simmer for the LA Kings. Going to Robert. And the last one was a redraft card in 1971. It was Robinson. There you go. You can see it there. Going to Montreal, to Robert. So there you go. That's the break. Fun break. Again, we'll double check all those team names, the player names, just to make sure I didn't make any mistakes. That is your Leaf in the game used hockey. 5 premium hits per box. Fun break. We don't have any more 5-box left. We have 2 10-box breaks left on the website, and that is it for the Leaf in the game used hockey. That'll be retired. So we have 2 more breaks available on the website. They're older breaks of 10 boxes, and then that'll be it. So this is one of the products when we fill this one up, there was no more 5 boxes to be had. So bye-bye in the game used hockey again, unless you want $10. So again, we have lots of breaks scheduled for next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the week after. We got lots of stuff happening. Go Canucks go tonight. Like I said, we're big Canucks fans here. We have been for years. If you rewind back to the beginning of the season, you'll hear me talking with breaks. All I wanted at the beginning of the season was for them to make the playoffs, see some playoff hockey, and now, as things go on, you start thinking, hey, there's 8 teams left. Could be their year. You never know. So go Canucks go. Any questions, comments, concerns, or queries, you can email us over at info@chamaxcards.com or simply message us to the website, chamaxcards.com. Use those daily discount code word. Today it's Manson. Use that first time discount code word. Also check your email. We do send out promotions weekly, but those are via email only, and sometimes they have discount codes in them as well. We do have lots of new breaks listed on the website, all the different sports. You'll see some new hockey stuff come up here soon. We're going to have the extended 23-24 extended up soon, and a couple other products that are coming out shortly for hockey. Besides that, David, thanks for joining us on the break tonight. And the rest of you, thank you so much. Have a good evening, and we'll see you next time.